Hi, this is Susan Dodge with Bell and Bug, and today I want to talk about something very, very important to me. It's actually kind of small. It's a picture frame easel, but I think having the right easel can actually have a really big impact. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit about my views on easels and then show you a quick little tutorial about how you can spruce up a really cheap easel from the dollar store so it looks really nice. The first thing I wanted to say, and this is just a little rant, is that I think the market is really underserved in terms of picture frame easels. I remember 5 years ago when I needed to buy my first easel and I didn't even know where to go. I'd see them occasionally at antique stores, but I would go to frame stores and ask about them, and usually they didn't have any, or if they had something, they'd be like kind of random and small. And I would go to Michael's then, or Hobby Lobby, and they would have a few. They were okay. Like, this is an easel that you can buy at Michael's. It's okay. Not great, it'll do the job maybe. Maybe if you paint it, spruce it up a little bit. For example, I took the same frame and I painted it, sorry about that, purple for a frame that was purple, and they matched and it looked okay. Not sure why there aren't more easels. Maybe they're just not very profitable for companies, and that's why there aren't a lot of them. Hopefully one day there will be more, or maybe I'll just come out with my own line of easels that are exactly what I want. But for now, we just gotta work with what we got.
One of my first thoughts is that you don't want the easel to take anything away from the overall look of the sign. And even if the easel is extremely beautiful in itself, like this easel I love, they're these brass easels that they used to make in the 1960s, and you can sometimes find them at antique stores or on eBay, but I just don't think it works that well with the sign, and I think it's kind of distracting. And then this sign, for example, I think this easel is a little bit better. But it's also, you really notice the easel. And I think ideally you shouldn't really notice the easel at all, and all you can see is the sign. Again, this is subjective. These are just my take on things, and this is very specific to event signage, and what you would want in your home might be completely different. But I think, with event signage, I like a really invisible easel. Like this easel, it's not the right color, but I think it's actually great. And if it were the right color, I think you'd almost not see it at all. And actually, this is a great time to bring up this particular easel because you can buy them at the dollar store. And I think that's amazing. And they're only $1. They're naturally just these really bright gold and silver colors, and it's really easy to tint them to bring out the color that you want. And now I'm going to show you how I would go about tinting them. And in this case, I'm not going to use paint. I'm actually going to use French wax. And I love French wax. It has a ton of pigment in it, so you actually don't need to use very much of it at all. I got these 2 bottles 5 years ago, and I still have a ton left in them. And they've just been incredible. I'll be totally honest, I'm not sponsored or anything, but I don't know where you would buy them. I bought them at a boutique in Michigan that sold Annie Sloan products, and I've tried really hard to find them online, and I've seen some other brands, but I haven't seen that exact brand. So if you do happen to know where you can buy them, please send me a link in the comment section. I would just love that. Okay, so now I'm just really quickly applying it. You can really use any brush. I would use gloves just to keep things nice and clean, and it goes on real quick, doesn't take very long. Easels are kind of weird, so it's a little awkward, but you just go in and out, run it all over, and then you wait for it to dry. I think it's ready to go in about an hour, but you can always wait a little longer if you want to be conservative. And here I am just rubbing it all off with paper towel. Not much is coming off at all, so the French wax really sticks to it. Okay, so here's the finished easel. I think it looks pretty good. This lighting's not great, but I think you can tell that it blends in pretty well, and I even like it even better with this other frame that I have. And so if you're looking for a great way to spruce up a cheap easel.
Okay, well, thanks guys for watching. That's all I have for today. If you have any comments, don't forget to leave them below in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.